Hi there, welcome back. We're going to do episode number 4 of Buffy. The last episode was really good. It was a really good one, really funny. Self-contained, which was surprising. People have told me this season has a lot of like twists and turns and stuff, and I was kind of expecting a continuation of the Dawn thing. And Tara as well. I've got my suspicions about Tara. But yeah, we'll see. Let's get to it. Yeah, it's the first time we've seen her kind of on lookout like that. Oh wow. Didn't even give him a chance to break the turf. Oh, apart from with his hands.
Riley?
Buffy,
Oh.
What are you doing here?
My job?
Well, I just thought you were in the north sector.
Watch out!
Taking their own sectors now, are they?
Never mind.
Yeah, Riley's almost as good as Buffy. Weirdly. Oh my goodness. A busy night. Riley's just taking all her kills. Yeah. Oh, Spike!
Spike, what are you
What the
doing
fuck?
here?
Well, he's just here for fun.
A spot of violence before bedtime.
Helps him sleep. Oh, he's bleeding. Haven't seen him bleed before. Even when Buffy socked him in the nose, he didn't bleed.
What? I softened him up.
Better keep out of my way, Spike. I'm not gonna take this much longer.
And I should do what with my spare time? Sit at home knitting cunning sweater sets?
Want to keep you out of my way?
Building Buffy dolls.
Shouldn't be out here when she's patrolling.
I saw that. Looks like neither boy's entirely welcome.
Friction.
You should take him home, Slayer.
I just saw you taste your own noseblood. You know what? I'm too grossed out to hear anything you have to say. Go home.
It's blood! It's what I do!
Yeah, he's in that line of business, isn't he?
You threw that vampire like he was a teeny weeny little vampire.
Hey, you want to go again? Come on, I bet this place is just teeming with aerodynamic vampires.
Riley's all fired up.
Nah. Unless you want to go back and kill Spike for the fun of it.
I will know your blood, Slayer.
Still on this, is he?
I will make your neck my chalice and drink deep.
In your dreams, mate. Oh, he just fell down one of the graves. Yeah, maybe Buffy's dull, but that's about it, I think. Ooh. So the way he's talking now, I think he still expects at some point to get his chip out, and I do as well. But we'll see if that happens. Riley kind of informed us that Buffy wasn't in love with him, or he thinks she's not in love with him, right? And now she's kind of feeling like he's stepping on her toes at a workplace as well. He's really going to feel not wanted, isn't he? I think he's probably going to go out of it. That's what I'm thinking, I'm predicting.
We're arguing. We're having a debate about a college lecture. I have dreamt of this day since forever.
I'm heading to training right now. You want to come with?
I'm in. Maybe we can argue some more about the French Revolution.
We haven't had a scene like that with those two for a while, have we? Oh, they're
You know, for the longest time I had it back.
doing up the shop.
Messy.
Well, I must say, I'm very impressed.
Who put the monkey head near the Styx water? Do we want to pick exploded monkey out of our hair?
How cool it would be if we got a real psychic to sit up here and read fortunes and stuff.
You should do it.
What do you see?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, Riley.
Oh, that's part of the training, was it?
Awesome as it were. What got into?
Oh, he's built a training facility for her. Oh wow. What the fuck? Scarecrow. Giles is taking a leaf out of Spike's book with the doll.
I made the dummy, the thing that you hit that doesn't hit back. That I made.
It's great. It's all great.
Is Sander taking an interest in Buffy now, like romantically?
You're like my fairy godmother and Santa Claus and Q all wrapped up into one.
Q.
Q from Bond,
Bond.
not Star Trek.
Oh no, Spike.
AC, you blind idiot.
Someone might be after you.
You see she doesn't love you.
Is he back watching Passions? Is that a real show, by the way? I've never heard of it. I'm guessing it probably is.
Well, well, well.
Was that Harmony?
Here.
Is it safe?
Oh, of course,
Has
because her
Buffy
crew
found
abandoned
anything
her.
yet? I saw her patrolling just now with a stake. She won't give up until she's killed me to death.
To death.
Buffy's looking for you.
Oh, of course. Didn't you hear? I'm totally her arch nemesis.
Oh no.
Right.
As if.
Missed the memo.
Keep
There was a
dreaming.
Spike, We're just gonna have to rise above our petty differences.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Spike.
Well, she knows he can't protect her,
I'm
right?
desperate.
Desperate, are you?
She does
Come
know
on,
about the chip.
Spike. Pretty please. I'll do anything.
Will you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I'll do anything.
You got a plan for her.
You mean while I have sex with you?
That's what I was thinking at first,
Yeah.
but... Oh, yeah. Vampires smoke. Okay.
Taking up smoking, are you?
I am a villain, Spike. Hello.
I guess you are at that. What with the Slayer on your tail and all.
Hmm.
She'll hunt you down day and night.
Oh, he's
Until you're too tired and too hungry to run anymore.
ramping up her fear about this. Has he got a plan for her?
That is you.
To get to Buffy
I
somehow?
guess you're gonna have to kill her.
Hmm.
I tried. It was all hard and stuff. You do it.
I'd love to. But I can't.
So she...
Remember?
Oh, right.
I've got this cute little government chip in my head.
All right.
How is he gonna
Guess it'll have to be me after all.
get her help to get it out somehow?
Can you help with the thinking?
What she could do, though.
Yeah. I suppose I could do that.
Right, so he's gonna be the brains, and he's gonna fuck it up. I was gonna say he's gonna do the business, but she's not, is she?
That was relaxing.
I'm like totally her arch nemesis. That was a funny line.
Some more?
Again? Man, it takes a lot to wear me out.
If Riley's right, she's kind of using him, isn't she? Because she knows that he loves her. Difficult to break it off, though, isn't it?
Every kid tries to make the substitute cry.
Sugar bombs.
These aren't for eating. I'm just trying to get the extra out of the way so I could get
Oh,
this.
the toy. I miss being a kid. The simple things.
What is the... Who are you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, does she snap out of this? I've got a theory that she's an imposter and she's planted herself in everyone's heads. That was a very short version of that theory. I'll touch on it at some point. But she seems worried, though. As if it is her mum. It was like a glitch in the Matrix there, wasn't there?
I've had the pleasure of hanging out with the renowned Dr. Dawn here while your mom's being tested.
So what's going
Not at all.
on? What happened?
You've been giving him
Doctors don't really
advice.
know what caused the collapse. It could have just been a dizzy spell. So your mom doesn't have a history of pain?
No.
Oh. Who is that? Is that Riley? Oh, right. Right, that was his heart.
Believe me, I'd get on my knees and beg you if I thought I could change your mind.
Okay.
I'm going home.
Got a heart issue. He said Dr. Dawn, didn't he? Turns out she possibly spotted something. So what is it, like a accelerated
What's going
heartbeat?
on? What are you doing? What if you have a heart attack? Pulse of 150.
My heart's
Jesus
different than
Christ.
Buffy. It works differently now, but it's okay. I'm a human who was used as a lab rat for
Yeah,
months.
I was going to say it was a Miss Walsh thing, probably.
Hi.
Effect from the drugs or the implant? He took it out, didn't he? But still be some effects.
Let's get out of here.
She's not going to want him patrolling at all now, is she? She doesn't anyway, I don't think.
I like chicken fingers with mustard when I'm sick.
I know you do, sweetie. I can make us some later.
Weird combo.
He's not worried, so I don't think we should be. Why isn't he worried?
Maybe he thinks his body can handle it.
Call the initiative. If they know what's wrong with them, they have to help.
Yeah, but call them how? First of all, they don't exist anymore, and secondly, they never claimed to exist in the first place.
Yeah. Not going to be easy, that.
Look for some door with a sign on it that says Secret Government Monster Hunters.
If they're really spying on you all the time, just say something so you know they'll hear you. Like sometimes I write fake things in my diary in case...
Oh.
I gotta go. See you guys later.
What'd I say?
I suspect the whole diary's fake, because, yeah, I don't think she's who she's saying she is. And who everyone thinks she is. The thing that's making me change my mind about that is the fact that she seems so caring at times, like with Riley now. Oh, she spotted
Riley's
him.
in trouble.
Problem.
He needs help.
Was she hoping the phone was bugged by the government there or something? And that they'd come and help him or something? I don't know. Right, well, he's certainly relaxing.
Can we talk?
Oh, was that one of his former soldier mates?
Agent Goodman, Agent Brown?
So talk. Very convincing. Makes me completely want to put myself under government
Right, so-
control. Please take me to where they can make me unconscious and naked. I don't know what orders you're following.
Oh, come on. You know Walsh pumped all those chemicals and crap into us? You got more than anyone. He's gonna take care of you, and we're going to him now.
Is he just like worried they're gonna do something else to him? Like, I guess. Was he just really scared to? Well, he'd be scared to put himself in their hands again, wouldn't he? But
And all it means is he's way stronger than he ought to be and feeling no pain. His heart can't take it. We've been at him for weeks about it. There's a specialist waiting at Sunnydale General, 4th floor neurology. Get Riley there. If you don't...
I'll get him there.
And Buffy?
If you tell me to hurry, I'll kick your ass. He's gone somewhere where he doesn't want to be found.
So basically he's gone AWOL.
Basically, exactly.
where was he just then, by the way? It's very dark.
Tara and I can scope out the burnout school. Riley hid there once. Maybe he feels it's homey or something.
Homey. You know what else he might find homey in a dang, unpleasant, evil sort of way? The Initiative Caves.
Oh, is that where
I
it
don't know
was?
them too well.
We do have an associate who knows those caves like the back of his
Oh,
melanin-deprived hand.
Spike.
I so don't want to deal with Spike right now. Guy is really starting to bug me in that special I want to shove something wooden through his heart kind of way.
He does seem extra twitchy lately.
Plus, hanging out all day in that moldy crypt, you just know he's doing something nasty.
Building Buffy dolls.
Bread box.
No. 4 left.
Oh my god, they're playing
it's smaller
that
than
game.
No, only 3.
Is it a sodding bread box?
Yes! Oh my god! Someone's Blondie Bear is a 20-question genius.
20 questions.
She's found me.
I'm in.
I've got a proposition for you.
I got a proposition for you. What about knocking? Seems only fair since we vamps can't enter your flat without an invite. You could at least say, look at those pretty pieces of paper.
Riley's some initiative thing and he's missing. I think he might be in the caves. You find to bring him
How's
to
she gonna
4th floor
pay
of the
him?
hospital. Their doctors get to him in time. You get the cash.
Oh, dear, is the enormous hall monitor sick? Tell me, is he gonna die?
Enormous hall monitor, did you say?
He is not the only person that can die.
Yeah, why pay him? Just
say
threaten him
if it's
with
really
death.
important to you, I think I'll get half now.
Really, Buffy, you gonna trust him? Oh. Yeah, don't let Spike dictate to you.
So, what'd she say about me?
Spike's probably gonna make something up. Keep her terrorized so she'll do what he says.
I'll be honest. I'm not sure it's soon enough if you brought him in yesterday.
We trust this guy and these guys? I don't know. Oh. Is that Harmony?
You heard of us, the murderers, most shady, been on the low lately.
What the fuck?
You got yourself a new patient, Doc.
Oh, of course! He wants his chip out. He's gonna get the doctor to remove his chip. Of course. Oh my god, I'm so slow.
This is a complicated neurological procedure, and I've never performed it before.
Butterflies in the old belly? Shoot the nasty butterflies for the good doctor.
Second
Hey,
thoughts.
Doc. It's not so complicated. These instruments. They look pointy enough. They'll
Pointy
do.
enough. He's trusted him not to botch this operation and kill him.
Removing it could leave you a vegetable.
That's not going to happen, mate.
Do that to him instead.
See, I have faith in your survival instinct. Here.
You do me right. Nothing bad will happen to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him.
Oops. String was slippy.
Oh, I thought that was like a threat. Did she genuinely accidentally do that?
This place kind of creeps me out. He should have been here when it was a school.
That was a good line.
Darkness. Piles of it.
Yeah. It's not good for reactions with these lights and wise.
A little spell. Fiat Lux!
Wow.
Whoa.
He's really progressing, Willow.
There, that's better.
Bit better for me as well. Thanks, Willow.
How'd you do that? With the light? I taught you teeny Tinkerbell light. I tinkered with the Tinkerbell. Isn't this better than using a flashlight like some kind of doofus?
Riley?
Buffy the
Riley,
doofus.
answer me.
I've said it before, I don't know why Buffy doesn't learn some of the magic off Willow, because it would help her, right, in her job. I mean, she's special, she's got ability, but wouldn't hurt to add to it, right?
No, this doesn't even hurt.
Oh, he's not even feeling...
Don't feel a thing.
This stops now.
Gotta get me some of these drugs.
The ones who did this to me in the first place?
Yeah, he's just scared.
He's the
You can
only
understand.
one that understands what's wrong with you.
I'm more powerful than I've ever been, Buffy. Most people would kill to feel this way.
Yeah, and this feeling is going to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna
Riley,
say.
your body was not built for this kind of stress.
I can handle
No
it.
use to you when you're dead.
This is my deal, Buffy. Just back off. Best case scenario, they turn me into Joe Normal. Just another guy.
Oh, he's gonna miss this.
And that's not enough for you?
Oh, it's not enough for Buffy. Is that what he just said? It's not enough for you.
Why would you say that?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on.
Sorry, I talked over it. I
Last
think that's what
boyfriend
he
wasn't
said.
exactly a civilian.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
that's what this is about. You're going to die over some macho pissing contest.
It's not about him. It's about us. You're getting stronger every day. More powerful.
Is she?
I can't touch you. Every day you're just a little further out of my reach.
Training's making her better then, I guess.
You want to touch me? I'm right here. I'm not the one running away.
Not yet.
He knows it's inevitable.
I'm bailing because you're
So
not
it's-
in the super club.
Yeah, it's a difference between them. It's
Human nature.
the power difference
Don't
that
Psych 101 me.
is making him think that she doesn't love him or that he can't work.
I've opened up to you in ways that I've never opened up to. Do you think that I spent the last year with you because you had superpowers? If that's what I wanted, then I'd be dating Spike.
She did for an episode.
Riley, I need you.
She was engaged.
If you want to throw it all away because you don't trust me, then I'm still gonna make you go to that doctor.
You kind of don't have a choice. If Buffy dragged you there, there's nothing you can do about it.
Take me to him.
Okay. This is making sense now. And also,
We have to hurry.
that's why he was able to fight vampires so well, right? I've been criticizing the show for that for a number of episodes now.
Loving you is the scariest thing I've ever done, Buffy.
I don't know why.
Can I touch it?
No.
Oh my god, you're awake?
Local anesthetic.
They do that in some brain surgeries, right?
Someone's cutting into my brain with a knife, you silly bint.
You silly bint.
You know what it means that he can't
called her
hurt
that
any
before,
living
hasn't he?
thing? It means he can't even pick flowers.
What? Yes, I can.
Please be quiet.
Is it supposed to do that?
Please. For God's sake, please be quiet.
Hostel 17 and a blonde girl.
Spike and Harmony together again.
We're running out of time. We don't find the medic soon, he's not gonna make it.
I want you to check animal hospitals, doctors' offices.
Animal hospitals.
About before.
Forget it. Apologize later if you're not dead.
When I get my hands on Spike, I'm gonna rip his head off. I'm gonna...
Bathe in the Slayer's blood. I'm gonna dive in it. Swim in it. I'm gonna do the bloody backstroke.
They do that so well when the dialogue switches from one to the other. A new scene.
I see it, Spiky. I see the chip. It's nestled in there like a pretty little Easter egg with your brain all around it, like that green plastic grassy stuff. Only this is more of a beige.
Would you
sort-
please put out that cigarette? It's really not allowed.
Smoking.
Oh yeah? Says who? Oh God, sorry.
I didn't think I could do it. It just...
How's Spike feeling?
It's out.
Yeah?
Patch him up.
Stitch me up, Doc. Got places to go. And Slayers to kill.
I feel like that doctor's going to be his first victim. We'll see. As soon as he puts in the last stitch, he's dead, I think.
Listen to me.
He's got to test it out, right?
My stomach's growling. I'm so starved. I'm afraid I'm gonna have me a little snack.
Yeah. Wait for him to finish first, Spike. Jesus Christ.
Slayer!
Riley needs him, doesn't he, as well? So I guess he was never going to kill him unless Riley dies. Doesn't look like it now, though.
Suit up, Harm.
Suit up, did he say?
My head's all clear now. No more bug zapper in my noggin.
Means I get to kill you.
In my noggin. How long has it been since they fought? Oh shit, what the fuck?
Oops.
Will that hurt him though, because he's super strong, right? Where did it hit him? I couldn't see. No, don't damage all of the equipment. I'm going to need that for Riley. Where's that doctor? Isn't run off or anything, has he? Oh shit. Tried to bite her. What happened? Did it not work? No, he's beating her up, so it must have worked. Wait, what was that look? I can't see very well. I think he was saying, why didn't it work? He had pain when he tried to bite her, right? I think. Shit. Somebody's just gonna run.
Riley.
Spike gonna run too. Mm. Oh.
Penny.
I told you I couldn't do it.
Oh.
Oh God.
Wait,
Doctor!
he was fighting her though, wasn't he?
We need you now.
So the doctor just faked that and used the penny as the, well, made it look like the penny was a chip.
Everywhere I turn, she's there. That nasty little face. That fancy shampoo commercial hair.
Yep. No respect for the dead.
She's everywhere. She's haunting me, Harmony. This has got to end.
Was he going to try and top himself again? I don't think so. Right, so I guess he wasn't fighting back or something? Because he tried to bite her and then he got the pain, but he was fighting her, wasn't he? Or was he not? I think she must have just been beating him up.
How's it going in there?
It was very difficult to see with these lights and wires.
Back to normal.
I'm still touchable.
Give me a week or so to heal, and I'll take full advantage of that fact.
As I should really go check on my mom.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. I'll be fine.
I'm confused as to why Riley said she doesn't love me in that previous episode at the end. Maybe it was just because of the power differential, let's call it.
You know you don't belong here, right? This town? I mean, you're nothing here. Hey.
That's what he needed to hear right now.
Come on, man. You know it's true. There's nothing for you here. You used to have a mission, and now you're what? Mission's boyfriend? Mission's true love? You belong with us.
The looks that friend gives him as kind of evil.
Should have known it's you. Been nearly 6 hours.
Well, it would have been less if I wasn't busy cleaning up your mess. I'm done. Spike, you're a killer. And I should have done this years ago.
You should have.
You know what? Do it.
Yeah, he's had enough.
Do it.
What?
End my torment.
Does she not want to?
Every day, everywhere I
Don't
go,
tell me she's going to pull out of this.
turn around. Take me out of a world that has you in it. Just kill me.
She's really worked him over, hasn't she?
3, 2, 1.
He don't know, does he?
Why? What the what the actual fuck? No. What? Buffy, if you go back there, I'm never watching this show again. Oh, get the fuck out. Is this what Riley meant? Did Riley pick up on this? Because I didn't.
Spike, I want you.
Buffy, I love you. God, I love you so much.
Why do I every fucking time?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, that's Harmony, right? I thought that was... That's not Buffy. Right, that's right. He just had a dream, right? I mean, it's still really bizarre and weird that he's having that dream. Don't tell me there's something in Buffy that feels a similar way. Just do not tell me that. Please don't tell me that. I was thinking before I realised it was a dream. Why do I... Jesus Christ. Was it a dream or a nightmare? Because he didn't seem like he said please no, but... Yeah, I mean, he could want it, right? And he's saying please no, please don't let me want this. Yeah, that's actually that's what it was, right? It wasn't a nightmare at all. He wants it, and it was an erotic dream about Buffy. Oh my goodness. Right. So, before I realised it was a dream, I was thinking, does this have something to do with the darkness in Buffy, right? In her Slayer ability that we're kind of touching on recently, right? Is there something in Buffy that's not evil? I don't want to think anything's evil about Buffy, but yeah, some darkness. And they're kind of attracted to each other, maybe in that way, but hopefully Buffy isn't, like I said. But oh my God, I'm thinking now she might be in some way. Because even though that was a dream, he was right in that dream. She's had multiple opportunities to end him. She's kind of let him off. The main one that's coming to mind was when she took the ring off him that gave him kind of protection against, well, everything basically in the sunlight. and they were outside in sunlight. She could have easily have held on to him as she took the ring off him and just kept hold of him, and that would have been it. But she didn't. She just took the ring and she just like looked at it, and like he ran off. So maybe she wasn't thinking then. But I thought, oh, maybe she doesn't want to kill him. Maybe she quite enjoys having him around, and particularly now with the chip in his head, right? Talking about that chip, right? So I'm sorry, these lights make it really difficult sometimes. I bet that scene wasn't even dark. But yeah, very interesting episode, a really good one as well. Really good one. Yeah, the Buffy mum thing is I think that's the most interesting thing, actually. Buffy's mum kind of coming out of the trance, I'm going to call it. Because I like I said, I think that Dawn has inserted herself into everyone's brains, like a bit like the way Jonathan did. And she's an imposter. I had a theory. I'll talk about this now, actually. This is ludicrous, but I don't know if I'm going to leave this in because it's a ludicrous theory, probably. And it's completely wrong. It doesn't matter. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun. I actually made a video on this, but I haven't uploaded it because I thought it's so crazy. I actually sent it to someone, actually. And she said to me, because she's seen the show, she loves the show. And she was kind, but, I don't know. I feel like it's too crazy. It's too crazy to upload that video, but I can touch on an element of the theory. I have a theory that Dawn, bear with me, brace yourself, that Dawn is possibly some sort of stalker superfan of Buffy, and that she somehow has the power to do a similar thing that Jonathan did, which kind of is partly why I don't think this can be true, because it would be too much like that Jonathan episode, and that was only recently. But maybe that gave them this idea, I don't know. 99.9999% sure that this idea it's not true and it doesn't work at all, but it's fun, like I said. So in some alternate universe, this could be the case. Yeah, so that she's some sort of superfan. Now, the reason I say she's some sort of superfan, and that maybe she wants Buffy's life and she's so obsessed with Buffy. And the reason I say that, originally the idea was that she was just an imposter, which seems likely to me, actually. Now, for what end, I don't know. I'm postulating now that it's that she's like a super fan and she wants to get close. She wants to get close to her idol and potentially take her life somehow, or just be her. She wants to be her, like a super fan, but really like a stalkerish, unhealthy obsession with her, really. Yeah, so that evolved into this theory, because originally I was thinking, oh, maybe she's just an imposter. But then I remembered the scene where Buffy was saying she can't take care of her 24/7. And it cut to Dawn, and Dawn was kind of listening into the conversation. And she was on her own, right? And she got really upset. And she cried. Well, did she cry? I don't know. She got upset visibly. You could see she was upset. And she ran out, didn't she? And that's when she got captured by Harmony's crew, right? Yeah, so that scene made me think, oh, she can't be evil or anything, because she was upset that Buffy had kind of rejected her, right, in that moment, saying she can't look after her, she can't be there for her 24/7. She was kind of acting like she was sick of her. So if she idolizes Buffy in an unhealthy way, and she's an imposter doing that, then hearing those words from Buffy would cause that reaction, wouldn't it? As if she had some sort of evil mission and evil intentions, then I don't think we would have seen that reaction from her, right? Definitely not. Because it wasn't like she was putting on that for anyone else there, because she was on her own. So that's my theory anyway. It's crazy. I know it's crazy, and it definitely isn't that. I've also got another weird theory about the cats. They've mentioned cats, and we saw a cat in the scene with Buffy and Faith in a previous season. I couldn't understand why it was there. And then that guy was talking about how he's a cat, right? The guy from episode 2. So, and then they mentioned it again in Xander's place, a cat. I say it. They mentioned a cat, and like there's lots of cat things lately, it seems. And is there something going on there? Because I'm only saying this because he said, I'm a cat or something, or you've got to be like a cat or something like that. Telling her she's got to be quiet, and her reaction when he said, you're not supposed to be here, or you don't belong here. Her kind of facial reaction, and it was terror. Like you could interpret that as terror that he was going to snatch her. But you could also interpret that. It seemed a bit weird, that face she pulled. It might just be that the actor is a bit inexperienced, and I don't know. She's really good though. She's great, actually. I really like her in it. It might have been one of her first scenes and she just didn't quite get it right, but maybe that's just in my head. And I'm trying to make it fit. That's what it is. I'm trying to make it fit my theory. That's probably what it is. But even at the time, I thought that reaction looked a little bit to me like she'd been uncovered and she was frightened that he was going to out her, expose her, you know, because he said, you don't belong here. And she was like, oh no, he knows my secret. It's out, you know, he's going to tell everyone and my cover's going to be blown. That's kind of how look, when I did the reaction, I wasn't thinking that because I hadn't formulated this stupid theory. When I did the reaction, I just noticed that the face she pulled was something about it that didn't fit right for me. You know, it wasn't he's going to snatch me look, like I've said, to me. But again, I might just be now later changing it in my head to fit my theory. But now I've got this little stupid theory. I'm starting to think now that, oh yeah, that face maybe was to do with that, you know. There was another scene. I've done a video about this as well. I've done a couple, 2 or 3 videos, 3 or 4 videos actually. But I'm not going to upload them, probably, almost certainly not, because they're ludicrous. But there's another thing I noticed in one of those videos when Buffy was talking to Willow, and Willow said, "Oh, you're on Dawn duty," and Buffy said something like, "Oh, I'm going to have to take her home" or something. And then she said, "My mother's going to kill me," but she didn't say it like that. You would say, "My mother's going to kill," or "My mum's going to kill me," or whatever. But she's like emphasized the word "my." She said, "My mother's going to kill me," like that, almost like that, like my mother. And that made me think, that's weird the way she said that, and it felt deliberate that they'd put that in. So that was when I really started to think, oh shit, yeah, she might be some sort of imposter that's like, yeah, implanted her existence in everyone's brains, right? So yeah, it felt like Buffy was saying there, my mother, as in not Dawn's mother, my mother, like subconsciously, I imagine, because she's been affected by this as well. Clearly, she thinks she's her sister and always has been. But yeah, so like a bit like I've forgotten Buffy's mum's name now. A bit like Buffy's mum when she, oh my god, what's her fucking name? How can I forget that? Joyce, right? Joyce. Sorry. I've got early onset something, I'm sure. I'm not even that old. Well, I am quite old, but I'm not that old. But I think there's something wrong with me. But anyway, let's hope not. Yeah, so Joyce, in this episode, kind of snapped out of it briefly, didn't she? And then I guess she forgot when she'd woken up in the hospital. It wasn't affecting her suddenly. Yeah, she just broke free of the spell, let's call it. I don't know what it could be. But whoever's put that in everyone's minds, she seemed to forget about it suddenly and realize, hang on a minute. But she didn't figure it out or anything. It was just like, it was almost like out of her hands, that wasn't it? It was almost involuntarily, it was almost like a dream state, but weird to say that really, because it was like she was remembering reality. But the way she remembered it was like she was in a dream or something, right? Which she kind of might, well, everyone might be a little bit if Dawn's done this. I'm wondering for what end though. It can't, that's why I'm thinking of the Stalker fan, like, unhealthy obsession, wants Buffy's life kind of thing. That's why I'm thinking that, because why else would she do that unless it was some sort of mission? But then it brings me to Tara. Oh my goodness. So something up with Tara, because she sabotaged a spell that reveals demons. So Tara might be a demon. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping she's not an evil demon or anything. I hope she hasn't been pulling the ball over everyone's eyes, because I really like her. But during a scene with Willow, Willow was trying to be inclusive with Tara and bring her into the group more, right? Because she was feeling like she wasn't a Scooby. And then, from what I could tell, Tara kind of started to deflect that onto Dawn, didn't she? She was saying, well, it's not me you need to be giving the ring to, because I think Willow suggested they will wear rings or something as part of the, group identity. And Tara kind of said, well, what about Dawn? You need to bring Dawn into the group, really. She's the one that's feeling left out. And I thought at the time that she's just nice. Tara's just a nice person and she's just being sweet and, it's Tara. But now I'm thinking about this theory and the fact that she could possibly be a demon herself, Tara. I'm thinking that was maybe deliberate and that she's maybe somehow looking out for Dawn or has a mission herself or is with Dawn in some way, but it doesn't seem like it because they've had conversation. That was another thing when she left the group when they were looking at the body in the magic shop. She kind of gave the excuse of she didn't fit in with them when they were doing that kind of thing. But did she though? Or did she know something was going on outside because that was when that cat guy was, accosted Dawn, right? So, or just after when she came out. So I'm thinking either she sensed it or she's looking out for her in some way. I mean, she arrived on scene a bit late. He could have easily just snatched her, couldn't he? Because, yeah, he'd gone by the time she came out. Something's going on. And the way Tara is as well, she's almost like a bit like Anya in a way. She's kind of feels like she's learning stuff as she's going along a little bit. I don't know. It might be just because she's insecure. I really hope I'm wrong, by the way, because I really like Tara, the way they portrayed her. I really like her so far, and I'd be disappointed if she wasn't who she says she was. But there was another scene with Willow. Another scene, same scene actually, when she was sort of trying to get Willow to think about Dawn. That scene, and Willow said, "You're one of the good guys like us," when she was trying to reassure her that she's part of the group. And Tara pulled away, didn't she? She pulled her kind of face, and she felt uncomfortable, and she pulled away from her as Willow's kind of hugging her. Yeah. So either she's evil, which I don't think she is, or she's definitely not who she's telling Willow she is, or rather, she has a secret that she hasn't told Willow. I suspect it's that she's a demon, maybe. Could be a good one, though. And she doesn't want to tell her, and she knows that she should tell her, and therefore kind of recoiling from her in that moment. I imagine what was going on in her head was, oh my God, I can't deal with this because Willow, I really love Willow, maybe she does even, and maybe that's true, that's real. I hope it is. And yeah, in her head she was like, oh no, I can't keep lying to her, and she thinks I'm this other person, and yeah, she's just, and the way she is, she's just like really having a hard time not being able to tell Willow what the issue is, tell her a secret, basically. Yeah, anyway, they're the things I'm thinking of, and they're the things that I kind of want to get in during the reaction, but there's no chance. You saw how long it took me, and I can't speak properly half the time. I fumble my words and mumble, and yeah, I have problems. Back to the episode anyway. So yeah, Spike failed in his mission to get that chip out. I thought he'd try. I thought he'd be successful, actually, but I'm kind of pleased he wasn't, because I like him being this pathetic, well, impotent Spike. I don't really want to call him pathetic, bless him. But yeah, he kind of is, right? Just because of the impotency. He was anyway before that. He was a bit of a fuck up, right? It never worked out, his plans with Buffy. But now he's got other plans for her. It looks like, Jesus Christ. I want to forget about that. I don't want to go there again. I mean, we saw them kissing before, but neither of them were in their right minds. I wonder now, actually, whether that comes from that, whether he actually enjoyed that first kiss, even though, as I said, he wasn't quite in his right mind. But maybe he has a fond memory of it, and that's kind of, yeah. He did say to her when Faith was being Buffy, right, in that episode, he did say to her that, thinking it was Buffy, that, oh, you're going to get it. At the time, I thought, what did he mean by that? Did he mean sexually? Is that what he meant? But I don't think so. I think actually he meant, I'm going to kill you kind of thing. But for a split second during that reaction, I did think, oh, what? Hang on. What did he mean there? And then it hit me, and I was like, oh, it's probably meant he's going to try and kill her or fight her again when he gets his chip out. Because that's what he said, right? When he gets his chip out, you're going to get it, I think. But did he? Did he actually mean going to get it? I don't know. Maybe that was the first hint. Maybe they stuck that in to give us a hint. I'm really hoping that nobody else figured this out. Well, I'm sure somebody did. There are clever people out there, but I'm really hoping this was the first time we should have known about his feelings. I think so. The way they did that at the end, it seemed, yeah, it was a complete surprise to me. But yeah, I'm hoping it was to most people. I haven't picked up on that at all, really. Apart from that split second, like I said. But even then, I wouldn't have dreamt that it was this. Like, he had proper feelings for her. So the other thing is Riley is now a normal human again. Yeah. Well, he's getting a bit an alive human, right? So it's good in that respect. But he's going to feel, if he already felt the distance between him and Buffy because of how strong she is, he said she's going to keep getting stronger and stronger. And he's witnessing that. And I guess that was making him feel more and more detached from her, and more. She was feeling more and more distant from him. Yeah, and so I guess it's a bit like if you're a superstar, like pop star, let's say. I bet it's hard for, the partner It must be, because like, you know, they're everyone's dream really, aren't they? And yeah, it must be difficult to kind of feel like you deserve them, you know. You would feel inferior, even though, look, doesn't mean you're a worse person or anything, but you would feel that way. It's because everyone idolizes them, don't they? So yeah, I guess there was a bit of that going on, that it wasn't just the pure strength, it was the issue. It was, yeah, she's a superhero basically, and for that reason it was difficult for him to relinquish the chip, because the distance is greater now. I'm still a little bit confused as to why he said at the end of the previous episode that, yeah, she doesn't love me. I guess that was because he projected his own thoughts onto her. So what he was feeling, I guess he was projecting onto Buffy. So he would have thought, well, if I feel that way, she definitely does, and she definitely feels like she's better than me and she's too good for me. So that was in his head. I imagine that's probably where that came from then, I guess. I thought he'd actually legit picked up on something that we had, well, I haven't, that she didn't actually love him, but the way she was in this episode, it felt like she did, or she does. She was so concerned for him. Obviously, you know, just because she doesn't love him, it doesn't mean she doesn't love him, if you see what I mean. You don't have to love someone romantically to not want them to die, right? She loves him same way she loves the rest of the gang, I guess. I was really pleased to see Harmony again. Really pleased to see her again. I think that means she's going to be a regular now. Now we've seen her more than once. Some of her behaviour in this as well was hilarious. Some of the lines was really good. What was that she said? I'm so like totally her arch nemesis now, or something like that. That was really funny. That was really, really funny. Okay, well, I'm going to score it. I think I'm going to give this one 8.5. I give it 8.5, which is the lowest of the season so far. The lowest score I've given. I've only watched 4 episodes though. But it was good. It was really good, and yeah, I mean 8.5, right? It means that I really liked it. So it was a really good episode, and there hasn't been a weak one yet. Hasn't been one single weak one yet. Only 4. Lot to go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of it. And yeah, we'll see what happens with these storylines. We'll see where it goes, and what happens with Riley, and what happens with Joyce, to see if she has any more kind of, yeah, glitches. And yeah, with Spike as well. Jesus Christ, so much to think about now. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some more answers soon, and hopefully you'll join me on my discovery of those answers, let's call it. Okay, so yeah, see you for episode 5 hopefully, or you'll see me. See ya, bye.